was running around grabbing a machine. I'm like, I got time. No, I didn't. Hi, I'm Steve from Mac84. Welcome to another Mac84 live stream. We're looking at this sad Quadra 650, which is very sad right now, but hopefully it'll feel a lot better. Okay, let's see who's in the chat here. We have Dana, we have Cat Tech, we have Luke, we have Vruden, we have Jack68K, we have Code Ballion, 4EM, Action Retro is here, Retro Tech Chris is here, Friend Square is here, Jeremy's here, Apfel Classic, sure, is here, Retro Tech or Die is here, and excellent. Alright, sorry for my horrible pronunciations. Well, Dave was doing a stream, and then his internet died, so I bailed out, and I'm like, well, I have to work on something anyway, so we're here. And, it's been a, hey, sorry, hey, Gupom, yes, you did leave your card reader there. It's right here, Sean. So Sean of Action Retro was, stopping by yesterday. I won't disclose exactly what happened, but there were a lot of shenanigans, and I'm sure you'll see some stuff from his channel very soon. Hey, Bacchus, hey, Michael, and anybody else I missed, hello, hello, hello. So, what we're going to be doing today is looking at this. This is a Quadra 650 board, which is kind of unhappy, because there was a battery that exploded on it. And as you can see, I've started to run traces to try and repair that, but it's not exactly doing that. Over here, I have a Centra 650 board and everything that should work. So what I want to do is try and get... Garth is like, wait, where am I? I want to try and get this working to an extent, and we'll test it. So I've made some progress, and I did a Patreon-only quick stream the other day, and we're going to continue with this. So let's see if the microscope wants to cooperate today. It does. And let's see if... I have to put my camera back on here because shenanigans were happening. And, well, let's just say we hid the camera. Okay, there we go. Cool. So, let me show you what's going on here. Because, of course... the damage had to happen right by the memory modules. So we have this memory chip here, and there's a row of chips here. And of course this one just was like, nope. And all those vias were shot. All of these, here, 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 here. So we have this spaghetti. And this spaghetti goes here, and goes under here, and goes to the other side. So... a stream that doesn't put all its eggs in a 5G basket. Oof. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. But yeah. So we got this nice spaghetti, and I'm fairly confident at least some of these wires are going where they should. And if you thought that spaghetti was spicy, well, this side there's even some more spice. And, oh yeah, it looks great. Because we got trace that no longer goes there. This one no longer goes there. Oh, I regret this stream immensely. Yay. Yay. Okay, so, yeah, where the hell is this wire going? There's going to be a lot of you not being able to see what I'm poking at periods of time. Because I'm going to have to put this board, like, up on its side. Like that, and poke it with multimeter and all that fun stuff. So let's just try and figure out if sleep deprived me made any wise decisions. Oh wait, I have my Adrian's Digital Basement glasses knockoff thing here that my brother gave me. Thank you, Danny. There we go. Hi. Ooh, that's scary. Now I can't see what's directly in front of me. I could see into the future. But yeah. I can't see the comments. Wow. Glasses help. Hi. Alright, let's try and see what the hell we're doing here. So this is the spaghetti that we want. And that's there. And that should have gone all the way down to somewhere. Oh, maybe it was just the other side. So, where the hell would that have gone? I don't know. It's a great question. Maybe, no. Hold on, let me take these goofy things off, because it's not really helping me right now. I'm going to lose my glasses. Let's see if I could just look at this under the microscope and just confirm this. Because that's the thing. There's all this spaghetti here. And the microscope won't go to the edge of the table. So we're dealing with this. Yeah, so this via here should go right in there. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3. It's like a triangle shape. Because when I flip this over, I'm going to lose all sense of orientation. So it's like a triangle shape. 1, 2. I think this is the one. Yeah, that must be the one. And what I'm going to do is stand the board up. And just do a little visual poking around here. Yes, that is exactly it. Well, at least I think it is, so we'll see what happens. So let's put, whoopsies, toothbrush fell on the ground. Hey, Vic, how's it going? There we go. And I'm going to have to get this wire to come along on this side and sort of move its way up here. Beep! And you can't see what I'm doing because I'm an idiot. And we're going to try to... oh, this is going to be fun. No! I did the wrong one. No. Well, this is not going to be fun. This whole board is just pain and suffering. And I know pain and suffering. I worked on a Macintosh Portable for nearly 9 hours last night. I was kidnapped and forced to recap against my will. There was a man here in a vehicle, and he just kept shouting, and I thought it would make him go away. It didn't. I'm laughing too much. I can't even hold this stupid wire. Oh, where's the other tweezers? I must have lost them already. Where did I put the other tweezers? Are they on the table behind me? Probably. No. The portable's whereabouts are shrouded in mystery and secrecy. I will just say it's better off having visited me. How about that? We could be vague about that. Where the hell's my other ones? Well, I guess we could bend these manually. You'll solder bits and you'll like it. Yes, sir. Sorry to question, sir. Alright, let's try this again. Beep. I just want to tack it down. I guess I'll add more flux. Bloop. Hope everyone is doing well today. It's a Sunday here. It's in the afternoon. And I figured this morning I finally found the problem of a machine I've been tinkering with since 2011 for a client. And I was able to resolve a sound issue on an LC575. And then I recapped my own 575. So I figured, let's go for broke here. Let's fix stuff until we can't anymore. That looks great. I think that went there. I hope it did. Because it's going back over here. Alright, now that trace is sad. So, we're going to have to fix that. Sorry, catch up on the chat. Are SideQuest drives known to be problematic? I got an 80. I mean, there's no real reason to trust me. I'm as much of a SideQuest weirdo as anybody else. Probably a large SideQuest weirdo more than anybody else. But yeah, there's no real reason to use them other than just for funsies. I don't really know how, well working they are these days. So that's something to think about. But other than that, I mean, there's error codes, and they blink. And if you find the original PDF, you could find out what those codes mean. So I would search for one of those SideQuest manuals, and it will actually spell out what the heck is going on when there's an error code. So I suggest you follow that if you want. I mean, if there's no valuable data on the disk, you might have a faulty drive or a faulty disk. And I'd say, well, cut your losses. Unless you really want to play around with it. They are neat, but even I have my limits with archaic old silly technology. I also blink when I have error codes. Yeah, Sean came over the other day and he just like started blinking at me randomly, and I'm like, do you need a firmware update? You okay? Whoops, there the wire goes. Whee! Oh, come on. You might as well just use my damn fingers. I mean... No, I was holding it down. Does Ow. Does anyone want to do this for me? It's very tedious. These stupid tweezers are not really holding anything at all. I mean, look, I used SideQuest drives before I had zip drives. Because my father used to work at a place that he did a lot of art direction, stuff like that. And they had big art files, and they had 44 meg and 88 meg SideQuest discs. And when they moved to zip, they no longer needed the SideQuest discs. So he had a spare drive and some discs and brought it home. And we had a Mac 2CX that was our old computer. And used the heck out of that because the hard drive was only 100 megs. And so each of us kids had a SideQuest disc. And it was great. Until they stopped working, you know. As things tend to do. Sorry, let me make the chat bigger so I can actually read it. Yeah, I mean, those pivot cards and a lot of that stuff have different pinouts and color adjustments and whatever. You also might need a VGA to DB15 adapter with dip switches and all this fun stuff. So take that with a grain of salt of, you know, just expecting it to work. Because if it was designed for a pivot, I believe the pinout for the pivot is slightly different, or very different, than a standard VGA monitor. All right, so we have this wire, which is supposed to go where? That's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so apparently that didn't go where it's supposed to. So let's fix that. Maybe. See, by the time I put the board down and focus, try and figure out, yeah, I think it, well, but that's already connected there. See, I think it would have went there. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, that line goes up. Oh no, that's this one. So this one here. No, see, I'm confused. All right, so this cable. Yeah, I can't decide with this one. Oh yeah, the cyclists make great noises. Some ASMR material right there. Yeah, I don't know where the hell this is supposed to go because I'm too stupid to figure that out. Excuse me. Let's use the multimeter here. Poke it around a little. I left my water bottle upstairs, so I'm going to have to take a quick break in a moment just to go and retrieve that. Just move this out of the way. Sorry that you won't be able to see this in just a moment while I try and figure out what the hell I'm doing here. So this wire is unplugged. That goes down here to that. Okay. So where does that connect on this side? Anywhere? So I believe that would be it. If that was still connected. No? Just trying to visually confirm this. I think that would be it. Alright, so let's scrape a little bit of that off with the scalpel so I can visually remember that. So it's right this one, I think. Oh boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the V. Then there's 1, 2. I think this one is where we were missing that, and that goes up here, or that attaches. And then this one comes. I'm very confused here. Well, I guess there was a via there. I don't know. It's hard. Things are hard. So let's see if it was this one here. Alright, let's see if I could make sense out of this. Whoops. Ah, poopy. Little holder thing came loose. Oh boy. Sure, it's gonna get all scratched up and nice. I look like an idiot. I know. I am aware. Am I? Am I really? So let's try and do this again. Oh wait, this is a different one. What the hell was I looking at before? I don't know, I'm stupid. I forget things. Oh, shut up, multimeter. Yeah, this was it right there. Okay. So then, this cable has to come this way, over here, to this side, and then, I wish these weren't all the same color, make this a little bit easier. It would be right there, right between that cross section there. Okay, so I know where that goes now. Let's try and not forget about that in the next 20 seconds. It goes right there. And that goes up and down and connects to this guy. So this wire here has to also connect in that area. Well, this is going to be fun. And by fun, I mean not fun, as I almost stabbed myself with a soldering iron. You know, what's some stabbing between friends? I hope this works. No. Ah, poop. Wish my tweezers worked. Really wish they did. Hey, Derek. How's it going? And I have more tweezers somewhere. I don't know where they went. Alright, that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere, hopefully. Alright, those touch the same thing, which I would only assume is fine. You stay here. No. No. Oh, damn it. Oh, gosh. You know what? Fine. That's it. You're fine. It's totally normal. Oh, that's complicated. Good luck. That does not sound like fun at all. Okay, so what else we got going on here? So that view was bad. These two are bad. I think some of these were actually registered as good. I have to beep them out again because I don't remember. But like some of the terrible looking ones actually had continuity. Somehow, I don't know how, but like these two down here, this guy, nope, this guy, this guy, nope, I guess not. At least those are easy to identify. I think all the ones under the chip were okay. I want to say. Where's that one? That one's there. Yeah, that's fine. That one's 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 also fine. That one's fine. That one's good too. Okay. So there's only the two at the bottom that are pains in the butt here that we have to fix. The rest are okay. And thank you so much, Jeremy, for the super chat. Eep, you did not have to do that, sir. I do have some tweezers somewhere, but it doesn't hurt to get some extras. So I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see, where's this one? That one's good. That one might not be. That one also might not be. Oh, I love how these stupid things are set up here. Let's see. Hello, Mrs. Metchers with Max. How are you? I saw some of the videos on your channel. Too short! You need to make more videos, please. Very interested in the repairs that you were tackling. So keep up the good work. Yay! Okay, that works. That works. Okay. And that one works too. Excellent. Love to hear it. You don't have to go like 8 hours long like I do, but, you know. Everyone has to start somewhere. Alright, so where is this actually going? This is outside of that chip. It's just hanging around here, huh? Yeah, there we go. So, surprisingly, a lot of these pinouts are actually pinning out correctly. So, I think we only have 2 down here that I have to run traces for. Let me just double check some of these here. Where the hell did that one go? There's this one down here. Alright, that works. No multimeter. You're not allowed to shut off yet until I say you are. That one works too. That one works as well. And I believe this one works too. Perfect. Okay. I'm just beeping all these out because once I put the chip on there, I don't want to have to take this off again. I'd really prefer not to do that. Excellent. Beep, 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 beep. What's this crap? I don't know. Some idiot poking at some other dumb thing. Because of idiots. Oh, God. Alright, let's see what the hell. We have 2 more traces to run, apparently. And then we'll double check our work till the cows come home. Or in this case, Clarice. Clarice wants to come home. Clarice is tired of moving. Beep. Alright. Okay. I have to do one more of those right next to it. come back and touch these up. I just wanted to anchor them down. There we go. Yep, no bother everyone on everyone else's streams. That's fine. Yeah, Dave had a bit of a stream this morning, and then he didn't. The internet went bye-bye. And, well, so did his stream, kind of, because he wasn't there anymore, and then he couldn't control it. And he left a bunch of us in charge, which was not a smart idea. So hopefully he gets his connection back. So it seems to be an unfortunate recurring trend. I can't see through this microscope. What's going on? Hold on. There's something wrong with this eyepiece. There we go. It's a bit better. And I guess Trina is now streaming. Let's try and put this one back where it's supposed to go. This will be much easier with a pair of tweezers that wanted to cooperate. Man blaming his tools. Damn right I am. If I could tack this down here, then I could correct it. Oh boy. What a silly, stupid situation I've got myself into. Very silly, very stupid. But that's just what happens sometimes. We can't all be as steady-handed as Bruce with all the right tools. As I drop my damn tweezers. Now we know why they're so bent. I'm dropping them all the time. And that'll have to do. So I don't want to fudge with that anymore. I just want to attach this to the bottom here as well. Okay. All right, so now we have to attach those to the bottom. So this one will be on the left. I'm saying that out loud so I don't forget. This one goes here. Well, that's going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Hello, Brandon. How's it going? Not the most graceful repair, but you know what? I'm curious if the damn thing works, and if it works, then we could clean up all we want. Or not at all. No, and this is broken too. That one goes wee and in there. Where does that one go? I'm curious. That one is where? Wait, so it's on this side, it's on the left, which means it's on the right. I don't understand where that is. It's hard for me to see. Need to clean that up, maybe. I haven't been really paying attention to the stream. Well, hi. I'm here. Your 3D printer could wait. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. That goes there. And then... I already have a wire attached, I think, to this. No. Wait. What the hell did I do here? Well, there's a wire that's not connected. Maybe that's the one I was supposed to do? No. Yes. Yes. Okay, I didn't do that yet because I'm dumb. Okay. Well, now I have two things to fix. Alright, so... Excuse me. Now again, if this was like a customer's board, I wouldn't even be working on it. I'd say, yeah, sorry, that's battery bombed. Nope. But it's mine, so I can waste my time on it, because my time is worthless. I mean, priceless. I was not expecting Steve to see my comment. I see all the things. Except where they're right in front of me and super obvious. I see most of the things. And then this guy, that's fine. Let's that out of the way, and then this guy has to go right next to that one. So I'll see more of the chat when I'm not so focused on this. So I apologize if I missed a question or anything. Just repeat it at me on the thingamajig, and that'll highlight it so that I can see it. Otherwise, it just gets lost in the ether. Ethernet. All right. We'll just use my fingers because the tweezers say no. And I was playing around with that 9150 on Friday. That's Workgroup Server 9150. And apparently it being on for more than 10 minutes is noteworthy because it was never on for more than 10 minutes before. So, yay! So we got it working to a degree where it has not worked before. But we got to still tinker around with that. I made a post on Tinker Different to try and figure that out. Hey, thank you very much. Performing a root canal. I mean, that might be easier. Maybe not for me, but for others. Okay, so I think that's out. I I think that was all of the thing. Now the memory chips are upstairs, and I'm going to use that excuse also to get a glass of water. So that's done. That's done. That's wait. No, that yeah. These are all good. I think. Did I beep these out? No, I don't. Well, hold please. Let me just double check. I just don't want to put the memory chip back on and have to take it off because all the traces are also by that chip. And yeah. So what brands do I like? Of what? I'm sorry. I forgot. Hey, Dude Fan, how's it going? What was I mentioning? Flux, tweezers, something? Booze? I don't know. Oh, yeah, here we go. I just want to test these because these look all suspect. Nope, that's fine. I mean, it might not be fine, but it reads as having continuity. Except for this guy. This guy's a rata. He's a doity rata, he is. Unless I'm poking at the wrong spot. No. Ah, poopy. Oh, bands. I can't read because I'm dumb. There's a new up-and-coming group. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're called the Beatles. I kind of like the cut of their jibs. Oh, that one looks fun too. A lot of these look fun, and not in a fun way. Like a make Steve upset and cry way, you know. Yay! Repairs. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Well... Yeah, that's not good. Blah. Just see, I guess, if we could, like, shove some wire in there and, I don't know, make this up as I go. That's too big. No, that's too big. I need the biggest seed bale you have. Ooh, it go down in there. Whee! 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 Oops. It rejected it. It rejected the host. All right, let me do this again. Now it doesn't want to go in. Oh, come on. Thought we were friends, man. Where's my stupid tweezers? Keep going. don't think it's coming through to the other side. Trying to guide it in. Trying to guide that in, but I don't know if that's actually coming this way. Probably not. It's a repair, all right. I don't know if it's a good one. Oh, shut up, you multimeter. I think what I'll do is just go blip. Might have to run another trace here, but let me just see if I could just fix it like this. Just see if I could do the cheap way here. I just want to get like a blob of solder here. Come on. Come on. Blob it up. Right there. Catch on something. Maybe? No? Well, let's just see if that has continuity to the other side. Like a lot of music. Let's just say that's. So I can't think right now. All right, let's see if that makes it through. And it does. And the peasants rejoice. Okay, and this one. I said, and this one. All right, that's good. But the other one is bad. So the other one we're going to have to make a similar trace for. Yay! All right. So this one here. Oh, God, these all look awful. What happened to you? Who did this to you? Alright, so now I could use my crummy tweezers to hold that down. And don't worry, as soon as I end the stream, I will find the new tweezers just by like stepping on them, I'm sure. Yeah. What's neat about this is there's this little hole right here. So what I could do is I could just go whee and just put that down there. And then it's on the other side. That's magically delicious. Hey, Javier. How's it going? I really want to plug this thing in very soon, so hopefully we can do that if I could adjust the focus of this bloody thing. There we go. And I need my scalpel. Where to put all the tools hide from me as I'm using them. Alright, so this is on the right, so it has to be the opposite. Okay. Some flux there. That's too much, but it's already on the board. We can't save it. All right, that looks goodish. Let's check our work with the multimeter. Just put a gallon of flux on the board. All right, so that's the third one here, and that goes there. And that one still goes there. Excellent. All right, so those should be okay. Now, we have a diode that doesn't go anywhere anymore because it went bye-bye. It's sad. But I have a replacement, but I'm pretty sure... Where would that have gone? Would that have connected to the battery? Well, let's just do a poke here to see if that's necessary. Because if there's no battery on the board, then, well... We don't have to worry, now do we? Oh yeah, that's where the battery was. So we don't have to worry about that right now, hopefully. There were some other resistors and crap here. I mean, I'm just going to try without it and just see if it happens. What I'm going to do is put the memory back on. So I'm going to go upstairs, grab the memory chips. I'll be back in like 1 minute. You can stare at the logic board. Alright, so we have the memory pieces here. One again, retro computer, tools, iMac G3 with the password. The iMac G3 with the password, you probably just have to reinstall the OS. Macintosh Garden or archive.org have some restore CDs. Should help you out. Excuse me. So, got some chips here. I'm just going to put some flux on them. Just a little bit, because they generally look okay, but like this one has a bit of crud on one side. And we're just going to try and clean some of that off. Not too terrible. All right. So, the iMac, I would start with Mac OS 9 and go up from there, depending on how much memory you have. No one likes to run OS 10 with minimum memory. It's not recommended. All right, so this is going to be not fun, but we're going to have to do it anyway. So we have to attach these memory chips. And we already have traces that are like under there, so this is gonna be great. And by great I mean not great, and by great I mean you're gonna hear me use some interesting language. I'm gonna clean these pads. I'm an idiot. I should have cleaned all the pads off to make this easier. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. That was a problem. Oh, 8.6. Yeah, I put 8.6 back on there. Okay, now this is going to be the annoying part because I have repair there and there. I just want to do those. This one. And those could go screw themselves. Not touching those. Not going to do that. Oh, where'd I put the other memory chip? There it is. Thank goodness. Okay, cool. I'm just going to put a little more flux on this chip. No, that's fine, actually. That should be maybe, hopefully fine. Well, we'll find out, right? Right? See if I regret this. Well, the clock battery shouldn't really have any functionality difference with that machine. So you should be okay. All right. You can't see. Sorry. Oh, this is going to be terrible, guys. Absolutely terrible. And we'll do this one. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. The rest of these we're going to be very careful with. Well, the rest of those on that side. Here, I'll just try and just shove a lot of solder on there. Hopefully that makes a connection, because it's going to be almost impossible to tell on that side. Just, just throwing stuff and see what happens. Well, 46 people watching. Hello, 46 people. You're about to see me maybe make a terrible, terrible mistake. All right. Here goes potential mistake number one. I'll hold this down. Okay. Terrible mistake number two. Okay. Terrible mistake number three. Terrible mistake number four. Terrible mistake number five. All right. I think for that chip, we might be okay. Before he makes a mistake. Appreciate everyone's confidence in me. Thank you. All right, so what I'm going to do is tilt the board so we get a better look at it. So let's see how badly I made those mistakes. Oh gosh, this is going to be hard to hold because it's a big old board. Actually, that all looks like it's connecting. I don't know about the other side, but okay, cool. I mean, unless you think there are there's good data on that drive, I would take the drive board off. What type of a hard drive is it? Some people are really looking for the drive boards because they're trying to resurrect one and their board is bad and all that fun stuff. So let's just beep out some of these paths, these vias, to make sure that everything is connected before we boy. This is going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have to... Oh, God. Well, I think I'll put some UV solder mask over this area. As, yeah. Want to make sure my repairs don't go away and go wee, and then I have to do them again. So that's not going to be fun if that's the case. Alright, cool. So let's put some UV solder mask on here and cure it. So hopefully all of the stuff that we're about to put on there will not be impacted too much when we put new stuff on. And I apologize that the microscope is blurry. I always forget to clean this stupid thing. That's too much, but whatever. Whatever, boss. I do want to clean this little bit away here. That should be fine. And where's my little laser, which is going to take like an hour to do this. There it is. Oh, sorry, I'm missing out some of the chat. Want to get a vintage Mac? Well, Watson, I made a video called Vintage Apple Basics, and it basically goes into a lot of the details that you should probably think about before considering pulling the trigger and buying one of these crazy convoluted vintage computers. You want to think about the software you want to run, what type of games and things that interest you on the Mac. What software you want to run will dictate what operating system you want to run, and what operating system you want to run will dictate the year or model of the machine you want to look into. Because it's just one of those things where Apple switched processors and operating systems and all this junk. So it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, I just want to get a Mac for this. And it's like, oh wait, no, that Mac runs that too slow or too fast or whatever. What's the 84 in your channel name? Well, that's the year the first Macintosh came out, 1984. See, Toonrick got it. There you go. It's not the year I was born, although that may look... Oh, God, that looks terrible. That may seem to be making sense, but no. There's a lot of machines in Boston, but there's a... What is it, the MIT flea market? That happens a lot. Apparently people get amazing deals there. Tom Barber, one of our friends, got some amazing deals at the MIT flea market or surplus auction or whatever there is. So I would strongly suggest, if you're vaguely in that area, to take a look. No, I don't suggest a battery bomb Quadra to anybody. I mean, this memory memory chip is not going to seat right with all this on here, but we'll make it work, hopefully. Maybe. Kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Confused. I think that's cured enough. Beep. Alright, so let's put this memory chip on, and then I guess we could test this blasted thing, huh? I'm just gonna try and get up some of the old solder from this area if I can. Make this a little bit easier to put the chip down. That was very hot. I'll have to deal with the rest of that. All right, here comes the final memory chip. There, we're done. No, if only were that easy. I will need to find the tweezers I just misplaced 2 seconds ago. There they are. I need like bright yellow tweezers. Like stupid bright yellow tweezers. Glow in the dark tweezers. All right. Tack this on the corners here. I have no idea how I'm going to do the other area yet. Working my way up to that. All right. Now to work on the other side of this chip, which I can't really see too well. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, God. Why? Why, Stephen? Why? Yeah, there are some bridges there. That's okay. This is so hard to control sometimes. Come on. I knew that wasn't going where it should have. Hey, Elemento! Welcome to whatever the hell this is. We have this Quadra 650. We're doing the final placement of this memory module. Don't ask me what or why. I don't know. But there's a bunch of bodge wires on this board. Maybe it'll boot, maybe it won't. But we're about to test it after I can finish these connections here. With these very sad looking memory chips. I swear the bottom looks okay. But yeah, this poor battery bombed board here. I need one of those micro soldering pencils. I think that would help in some of these tight corners over here. Alright, so we made some progress. The last approach here, the final approach, hopefully. Yes. Oh God, this is going to be terrible. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Very carefully. Very, very carefully. First off, let's scrape off some of this gunk here. And then we have to go here. We have to go a lot of places. Well, let's just try. So this one will be easiest, hopefully. We're just trying to go quick enough to make that connection and not upset anything else. Hold that wire down so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, same with this one. This one. Ah, poop. It's alright. It was bound to happen with one of them. We're going to bother with these tweezers, which don't want to cooperate anyway. So, you know what? That's close enough for now for a test. Jeez. I know, it is beautiful outside, so I'm not going to be spending too much time on this if it doesn't work. I'm going to be like, well, screw this, I'm going outside. Alright, well, I know there are some components missing on the board. I have no clue if those are required. I'm going to assume some of these resistors and caps were for the battery and stuff like that, which is no longer on the board, so who cares? But I guess we'll find out in a moment. Capacitor 50 was here. And this is where the battery was. There was a little LED and all this stuff. So we'll see what happens. If this will catch on fire. Hopefully not. Or what. But there's still some questionable areas on this board. Oh, I just found another one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Damn it! Hold, please. Now we have to fix this. I don't even know what this is, but... well, it kind of went down there. Well, let's just see what it looks like on the other side. Oh boy. Alright, so that is there. Let's see if we could find that. What I like to do is, I know you can't see this, but I put one probe on one side, and I try and find that spot on the other side of the board. And I visually just look at it and see. And yeah, that appears to be okay of where that spot is. I need to clean my desk badly. That's not going to happen right now. Yeah, that's right there. And there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I guess, scrape that away on this side and run a trace. I can't go down into that via, it doesn't seem. Or maybe I can. Let's find out. It was right here I was poking. Yeah. Oh, this is all washed out. I'm sorry. believe it's this one. Yeah, that must be it. All right. And I got the UV solder mask on my pants again. All right, let me try and do this. All right, that should stay on, hopefully, for our needs. Cut this. Oh, we could also go down this little hole. Whee! I don't know why there are some of these holes through this board, but I'm happy that they are there. All right, let's flip this over. This has to go up there. And then we could test this, I hope. Sure, that should be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. Again, apologize, I'm not looking at the chat right now. As soon as I get a free eye, I will. This might just be easier, me doing that. All right, now I'm going to hold that down with the tweezers and just make sure it's secure. Go over there. There, that's fine enough for now. All right. Let's get that over here. Get that off this board. Finally, change views. Oh my goodness. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Kai. Haven't seen you in a while, Kai. While you cook. Well, we're about to cook up some Quadra, because this battery damaged board now has enough traces to do something. Look at that. I mean, I'm fairly confident some of this may work. We'll see. We will see. I have a power supply here. Oh, let me get up. Oh. Let me make some room here, because there's no way I'm going to be able to test this without making some room on this desk. So, and hello Thomas, and hello Joe, and hello anybody else I missed saying hello to before. Move some of this stuff. Alright, here is a Centrus 650 with an identical power supply, and you can't see. Sorry, one moment please. Alright, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, such a pain in the butt. We do need the power supply. And there's a screw in the middle of this holding the board down. I guess I was doing some testing with this at some point. I think this is the machine I used to test Sean's Daystar card at one point. Okay. Because I have a battery connector wired to it. Because I wanted to keep the memory, I guess, or the setting when it rebooted to PowerPC. Okay, I do have a app that will allow me to do wireless video, so let me just set that up one moment, please. Whoops. I was listening to myself stream. Where is it? Wi-Fi camera. Let's open this up. And let's make sure we can set this correctly. So the IP address has to change. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Yay! Hi. Hopefully there's not a terrible audio echo or anything like that. No worries, Kai. Whee! Alright, let's see what the heck we're going to do here. We need a tripod of some sort. Let me set that up here. I'm going to put my phone down. Let me get a tripod. know if the audio is okay. Audio cut out a bit. Well, we're gonna do the best we can. It is wireless. It is what it is. All right. Need to wipe the cameras here with my shirt. That's a little bit better, hopefully. Maybe. There we go. A bit, like just a little. If you could bear with it, hopefully, please do. Here's our logic board. There we go. Plug the speaker in. I'm going to need to get a monitor. Here's a monitor. I think we will need to steal the video memory from the other one. Well, let's see if it powers on first without blowing up. It might not give us video without VRAM, but that's okay. That's too thick. We're about to find out if it lives, Sean. We're about to find out. I need power cords. Hold on. This cord will go for the monitor. Okay, I just need a power cord for the computer. Let me grab one. All right, folks. Let's see what happens when we turn this on. Hopefully no fire. I said go! This isn't one of those machines that need a battery, does it? Because then we're screwed. No life. We got a keyboard. There's a satisfying kaboom. Nope, no power. Seemingly. Unfortunately. I mean, we do have a few components missing. And through the magic of having a similar board, we can see we are missing a capacitor here and here. 10 microfarads, 16 volts, 4 microfarads, 6 volts. We're missing a capacitor here, 47.6. We are missing a transistor, I think, for the battery maybe, and this little LED. But everything else looks, oh, we're missing the header for the LED, but there's also a LED there, which is also missing. Probe the reset line. How does one do with the multimeter? And where's the reset line on these things? Me not a smart man. Let's see. Make the chat bigger. Sun pen of eGrid or whatever model this uses. Yeah. Let's make the chat bigger so I can see things. I believe the CUDA chip is under the power supply, which would be great. Maybe? Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of dust. There's also a lot of crud. It is a battery bond themed spring. Just trying to clean off some crud I saw. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't do anything. I had high hopes. Well, I mean, I have a Centrus 650 board, and I'm pretty sure this power supply made it work. I mean, we could do the crudest test possible by putting the power supply on the chair. And plugging in, see if the power light goes. Hopefully my chair doesn't catch on fire. Yep, it turns on with the power supply turns on the other board. Let me remove the battery from the other board. And then I'll see if it turns on without the battery. And it does. Desoldering everything on the board. So I know the power supply does work. Yeah, put the processor and make it a Quadra. I mean, we could. And nothing would be getting warm, I guess. Where would the egret chip be on here? It's usually like a little Motorola chip. SCSI connector, floppy, DRAM. Here's the ROM. Maybe it'll be near there. Oh, thank you very much, Rudy. I appreciate it. Eep. Just checking this out. I mean, I do have another way to try this. Hold on. If there was an issue with the soft power, I have this amazing project. This is by Anserine Machines. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anserine Machines has a beige ATX adapter, and we got this little dealie. And so I know the power supply works, but maybe the soft power circuitry on this is shot. So maybe we could try with the ATX power supply. I have one right here. And I guess, why not? Let's see what the instructions say. Connect it with the locking tab. You may wish to allow it to settle for just a moment. At this point, you can either press the soft power button on the keyboard or the primary power button on the rear of the machine. Alright. Well, let's just try. Well, if the power button didn't work, the keyboard would have. And here's nothing. Well, there's a light on here. Yeah, it's not happy at all. Oh well, we tried, didn't we? Let's take another look at it under the microscope. See if we missed anything obvious. Move some of these metal shards away. Wait, Adam, it's broken? Oh, should have told me that 1 hour and 42 minutes ago. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. I mean, I know we have components missing. Problem is, let me grab that other board. I don't know exactly. Hold on. Connectors on backwards. Don't start with that, Rudy. Why you? Let's take a look here. Obviously, we have some sadness going on. Alright, so what used to be there would be a 47.6 D4. So I'm going to assume that's a 4716 capacitor. Then here would be a 1610. I can install this one, because I have that here. But I don't think I have a resistor here. And that would go up here, up there. Huh. I mean, I guess I could borrow them from the other board. Let's just borrow them. They're what's borrowing between friends? Right? We can just borrow them. We're just gonna borrow them temporarily. Just temporarily. I promise. No, I am not. To be honest with you, Alberto, no. No. I'm going to say no. Oh, sorry. I'm an idiot, and I forgot to do the thing. Yeah, so this is... There goes the solder. Oh, boy. Sorry. Let me help. So we have this. Well, everything looks lovely here. Let's clean this up a little bit, huh? Where'd the thing go? Oh, there it is. Behind me. Where things are. So there's a resistor here. The battery was right here. And there's this, what is this, a transistor here? So that's missing. I do have spares of these from like an SE30. I see a little solder ball hiding. Get out of there. Oh boy. What a mess this is, huh? I don't intend to spend too much more time on this because I don't think it's gonna change the outcome. But we could try. So there used to be a trace going there. Which is completely gone. Yep, a battery went kablamo, Aaron. Kablamo. Bat. The battery went there. It connected to this resistor, which probably did something. It's not even chiming. Yeah, let's find where the heck this CUDA chip is on this. Or the equivalent. Egret. Regret. You know, your standard regret Macintosh chip. Shut up, multimeter. Okay, so the floppy connector, we have some things. The ADB port. It's usually like one of these little Motorola chips, like something like that. Not, I'm saying that's not it, but it looks like that. There's also a healthy layer of dust on here, which I'm sure is not helping. Let's just try and clean this up a little. Maybe that'll help, huh? You never know. I just really wanted the case of this machine. If the machine doesn't work, I could really care less. But I figure it was worth a shot. All right, let's look at this side here under the microscope. 'Cause we really haven't. I mean, yeah, that's really crusty. Like, surprisingly crusty. There's no electrolytic caps, so I don't think none of that is shorting anything out. But, I mean, dust could short things out, for sure. And that's a lot of dust. Therapeutic screwing. So where the heck is this egret chip? Here's the ROM. ROM low, ROM high. Too bad there's not a schematic for this one. Where could this little egret chip be? I don't see anything listed as that on the board, but I'm just going to keep looking. Maybe I missed it. U21, U71. That's the sound chip over there. There's the resistor packs here. The Kiwi chip. Yeah, it's not. I don't see one labeled here, which is concerning. Because then I don't know exactly what to look for, unfortunately. But the R2D2 chip. I mean, I know what they generally look like. They're usually these little small, skinny Motorola chips, but they could have other forms, and yeah. Well, we scrubbed it a bit. Let's just plug it in again. I can actually bring over that power supply over here. We'll just test that. It makes a noise. We'll let you know. All right. U69. Ooh. Neighbors are blasting music. U70. U57. U63. U62. Wouldn't it be funny if it's not even here, like it fell off? But thank you, Elemento. Let's check that out. U21. U69. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be because it's right by the SCSI. Well, we did clear that off a little bit. It was full of dust. Let's just see if that did anything. I doubt it, but you never know. The switch is off. Let's turn it on. Nothing seems to be doing that. Turn that off. But let's take a closer look at that area. So at least the fan would turn on, even though we don't have a speaker or an LED on the board. But thank you, Elemento. I will look in that direction here. So this could be the egret chip. That's one of the ones that I thought it might be. There's a lot going to SCSI. So that, I don't know if that would be it, but I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Well, go take a wee. Some crud in between there, but well, I don't want 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like at least 4 lines are going to the SCSI port. I mean, who knows what life this poor machine had? Never mind, that's a SCSI Terminator. Well, then my other guess would be by this, by the new bus connector here. That would be my other guess, because they're usually, aren't they usually like a little tiny Motorola chip, right? Oh, sorry, somebody texted me. Let's see. New bus multiplexer. That could be it. Could be what that is. I mean, it could be a wee tiny one. Let me just do a little search here. It is not fixed yet, Bruce. We are to the point of trying to power it on, but we get nothing. We're trying to find the egret chip. just to see what's going on. But we get no power, nothing at all, even with the ATX power supply, which actually I think still relies on soft power. But let's see, Egret Centris 650. But good morning, Bruce. CUDA is always near the ADB ports. Well, let's take a look. See, so these are the ADB ports. We have this little SN chip here. Oh, we have two identical chips here. We have a bunch of chips. Wouldn't it have an Apple logo on it? Some of these chips are very dusty. I believe this is the sound chip. These little tiny baby chips could be one of those, maybe. Let me just move this crap out of the way so I can move this board a little bit easier on the desk. It's turning into Bruce's desk here. My goodness. Look for a part ending in 781 or 850. Thank you, Kai. Let's see. $781 or $850. No, the Centris board did not need a battery to power up. I mean, there's a lot else going on here, but apparently we didn't need that. 781 or 850. Usually 20 to 28 pins. Okay. Look, UK made. I don't know what all these are. Is that like built-in video? Because we have a bunch of memory here. Sorry, I know I'm probably making you guys sick swirling this around. Let's look over here by the power chip. 853? No. Maybe it's this little guy? Little Phillips chip, though. Maybe that's for sound. Or something. I don't know. I'm guessing. That doesn't look like it's 20 pins. Oh, what about this little guy? This has a little Apple chip on it. Apple logo on it. This weird little guy here. Apple W5. So you said 781, 850. That does not look like it has 20 pins. But that's U17. And maybe it's just embedded into something. Who knows? I don't know. No clue at all. That's why we do with this with friends. Because it's easier to suffer with friends than alone. U7. You think it's U7? That's U17. Shit, where did I see U7? Next to the CD audio jack. Really? Oh, there we go. 9347. It's the 342SO. Yeah, that's it. It's not a CUDA chip. So what the heck would you call this thing? I'd call it hard to find. ADB controller chip. Okay. So that's the ADB controller chip. That's good. The rest of this board looks fine. Besides, like, a lot of dust. Like, a lot of dust. I mean, I guess I could check my work. I guess if I was causing a short... Oh, God, this looks terrible. And I know we are missing some caps. I was going to transplant those from the other board. It's a model that predates CUDA or eGrid. Oh, that's scary. That's very scary. I'm just comparing visually to this other board. Yeah, the Centris has a few different components in a few different places that this one does not have. Okay. Yeah, just looking at this, I know you can't see it, but there's like a few extra chips by the power switch. Sorry for the squeak. There's some crud. Yeah, let's just take a look at the power switch. We haven't done that yet. There's some of this residue. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to reflow some of the power pins and junk, right? Why the heck not? Yeah, any detail of what pinout to check or what lines to check would be greatly appreciated. I know you're cooking, Kai, so please don't like let your dinner go cold while you're helping some madman in New Jersey. That is not required. But I would be curious if I'm getting any signal from anything. I could sure use some of that Brankus Creations blind luck right about now. And Bruce is muttering to himself, blind luck? I worked on that for 5.5 parts. And I knew what was the problem. I know, Bruce. I'm just kidding with you. Have it in your Excel sheet. Okay. Well, see, there is onboard Ethernet on both of them. Both of them have AAUI transceivers. But maybe they just do it in a slightly separate way. Or a different way. I mean, yeah, let's just reflow this. Who knows how much abuse this got over the years. I know, Bruce. That's what I just said. Oh, Bruce. Happy Monday, Bruce. ADB pinout should match the SE30. Alright, so we can take a look at that pinout. Because there's that great redrawn schematic that might help us out. Just looking to see if I see anything like weird looking on the bottom of this besides where the battery is. Let me just make sure there's no traces that were just like that I did not connect. Bruce, look away. Look away, Bruce. You don't need to see this carnage. Or this shoddy soldering work. A battery exploded. That's what happened to the poor board. Battery went kablamo. Board went sad. Yes, and you also told me it'll be easy peasy, and I could get this working no problem. Love you, Bruce. I mean, look at this lovely green on most of these memory chips. That's got to be good. If we were getting a sad Mac, I'd totally understand, but we're not even getting a sad Mac. Just drying some of this off here. We'll test it again. We didn't do much, but it doesn't hurt. I could try the reset and the interrupt switches. That might do something. All right. Yeah, there's the redrawn SE30 schematics. I'll probably bring those up if they have the ADB port. Pinout gives us signal descriptions. Okay. Let's go search my machine here. Hold, please. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something here. Might be on my other machine. I did a version of, and I don't think it's on the GitHub yet, but I did a version of that redrawn SE30 schematic where I ran it through OCR and it put text findable labels and everything. But I do not believe it's on the GitHub yet. So if that's a version I could use, I'm going to use that. Let's see. That's not it. It has to be a PDF file. Nope, that's not it. Hold, please. I have it here somewhere. Oh, where the heck did I put it? Maybe I sent it over Discord? I don't think so. No, I did. There it is. Download. Open. Yay. All right, so this is the redrawn one. And let me just see something here. Just zoom in forward to this. Sorry, I know this is boring. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. So that's U7. So if I search for U7, well, no, it wouldn't be U7. You said the ADB chip has the same pinout at the board maximizer for ice. You said that before you saw it on the microscope. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. What's the part number on the SE30? U something for the ADB? I see ADB 0. No, that's a LNet. You said it was page 3. Well, I'm on the redrawn one. I don't know if that's probably not the right one. Sorry, Kai. In fact, Kai, I'm going to drop this in Discord just so you have the same one I have because it might be useful to you. And it's an OCR version of that redrawn one. And I need to find you on my list here. There we go. And it's a 20 meg thing, and it's going to yell at me because it doesn't like me. So I have to go ahead, copy the link. No, not open. Copy. My machine does not like me today. There we go. All right, Kai, I sent that to you on the Discord, just in case that is helpful. Look at the 2CI schematic. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking SE30 the whole time. Again, I'm an idiot. All right, 2CI. We have Mr. Bormax. CI. Wow, my brain. 3. Oh boy, yeah, this looks like fun. Apple Desktop Bus. And that is UA13. I see that. Great. Don't know what I could do with this, to be quite honest with you, but yeah. I wasn't planning to spend too much time on this because I just wanted to poke around with it and see if it got sad or not. But I mean, we are missing this little, was it a transistor here? I have one from an SE30 I could put on there, but this just goes to the battery. So I would hopefully assume that's not a required part. And then we have 2 caps here, 2 resistors, and a cap here that's missing. So let's just plug power into it again and just see if anything had changed from some of the minor touchings we did. Touchings? Power supply go where? There it is. Let's turn this on. Kind of heard a noise, but now, see, the curse is, Sean, that I can only fix other people's weird computer problems. I can't fix my own. I can't fix my own. At least this has a full 33 megahertz 040 on it, so I got that going for me. The spindler plastic. It just says boots. keyboard here. Nope. Absolutely dead. Interesting. Well, not that interesting. I'm going to the movies tonight. Screw that. Oh, crap. You didn't even see anything because I'm not even... See, the SC30 has a lot of love. There's schematics. There's even redrawn schematics. Nobody cares about the Sentra 650 and the Quadra 650. Absolutely nobody. Let's just try this other power supply. I don't think it actually bypasses the soft power, though. The new ones with the Guardians in their galaxies of somethings. The doing stuffs. I'm going with my brother. It'll be funs, maybe. Or depressing. Go either way. Nope. Those neighbors are really blasting their damn music. Got louder when I said that. Huh. Well, I am thoroughly perplexed. I really am. And I'm kind of not wanting to be perplexed with this crap anymore. Kind of done with it. I don't know. Should have tested it before I put some memory chips on it. That would have been maybe interesting. No 8-hour streams. No. Wonder if this power supply works on the other board. We should test it. Let's do that. And the ADB cable goes on the ground. Yep, this power supply adapter works, so that's neat. Last thing I'll probably do is move over some of these capacitors, I guess, just temporarily. We'll just borrow them. I doubt it's going to do anything, but then it'll save me on getting those components elsewhere. Oh, boy. But again, those capacitors are probably not the issue. But we could try. Yeah, no, I grabbed... Where's the other... Wait. So we need a 1016. Now this capacitor says 47-6 on it. I'm going to assume that means 47 microfarads, 6 volts. But I could just be making an assumption there. So this little guy should go here. If there's any place left for it to sit here. Oh, God. This is awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, are they connected to something? Who knows? At this point, I'm going to assume no. I think I test continuity before. I don't know. I'm just trying stuff. Not anything useful, mind you. But, I mean, that's sticking there. So, yay. Question mark. And then this little guy is a 47.6. I guess we could use a 47.16 if I had a spare. What is this one? It's a 22.20. Because I think I actually just used up the last of my 47.16s, which is a scary thought. Very scary. Sometimes I just have like random caps, but I think I ran out of those. And then there's another 47-6 that goes here. I guess I could go up in voltage. Let me just see if I have any in this little bin of capacitors. It's only going to be temporary anyway. And it probably won't do anything, and we'll probably just have to take it off. I have a lot of 10/16s. The diodes, by the way, are just stop the pixies from going the wrong direction if a battery is installed backwards. That's what I would assume that they are not necessary, but thank you very much for confirming that. That does make me feel a little bit better. I bought a whole mess of capacitors. And I'll be damned if I know where they are. Oh wait, there's this thing. This is full of capacitors too. Thank you, Elemental. Greatly appreciated as always. I used to have over 200 47 microfarad 16 volt capacitors in stock. And it would actually alarm me if I went through all of them. I thought I still had some. Let me check on this thingy here. Let's see what size these are. 35, 22, PowerBook 160. Oh, okay. So that's where those went. For .716. I need to order more capacitors. By golly. Honestly thought I did a while ago, but I probably misplaced them. Watch startup since you're not expecting it. Watch it start. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen, but we could try and hope. Are these 47/16s? 47/16s. Maybe? 47/6/16s. Hey, Bruce, help me out here, buddy. Are those 47 microfarad 16 volts? They were just randomly sitting here. I would assume those are, but 476/16K. I believe those are 47/16s. Well, we're going to try anyway. We got to scrape away this crap first. Like a lot of crap. Well, I don't think it can make the situation worse, right? Oh, God, the humanity. I don't know if there's anything left under that. Might not make much sense for it to put anything there. Right, I might see copper. There we go. There's plenty of non-crud under that. This might not even go anywhere. That's... Well, we can put the cap on and worry about that later. Still so much crud there. No, I don't do power supply or analog board recapping for clients, and I don't actually do any repair work for other people anymore. I'm just wrapping up what I already had owed people. Power supplies especially are such a pain in the butt because there are so many revisions, and a lot of those revisions are not documented. And the caps tend to be more expensive too. So it could be at least $50 in capacitors alone. And then plus my time and effort, you're looking at probably $150 for me to fix a damn thing. And that's a lot of the times not worth it when you could get replacement power supplies. Like the Quadra 700 should use this one I'm just using, which is this ATX adapter that someone just sent me for a review. So it just goes to show, you know, there are these modern replacements that you might be able to do. I don't know about the 950, but unfortunately I can't fix them all. So my apologies, but it's just one of those things with my job and everything. And all the other projects I have, I just simply do not have the time. I would love to, but I don't. I mean, I doubt this is going to do anything, especially because I don't think that pad is connected, but I'm just very curious, that's all. And because I'm curious, we do curious things here. So here's that adapter I was talking about. It takes ATX and puts it to a 10 pin for like the 650 and the 2CI, the Quadra 700 and all that fun stuff. Wait, which one is this? Oh, I didn't put that cap on because I'm dumb. Which one is this? It's another 4716. Well, what did I put down there? 4716, 47. Oh, okay. Well, back in the thing that goes. That's what I needed. Oh, those are 4716s. Well, that's stupid of me. I thought those were something else. Cool. Well, at least I found those. I need the other ones. Here. I need the 1016s, because that's what that is. Oh, I put the wrong cap in the wrong place because I'm dumb. Yeah, this cap ain't supposed to go there. Not that it would make much of a difference, I'm sure, but we're going to try. Did I lose my solder again? Did it fall on the ground? No. Where the hell? Oh, I moved it. The person that sent it to me, I will get you their information in one moment. The piece of paper is not within arm's reach. But I believe they just came out. So it's a fairly new thing. And let's see what that paper says. They don't have a website or anything on their instructions, unfortunately. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I mean, there's a few of these projects going around. Let me see if it's on Tinker Different. I honestly can't remember how the individual got in contact with me, at just off the top of my head. Let me see if I could search for them based on this. Here it is. Here's the website. 10-pin ATX power adapter. There you go. That's where I got this from. Beige ATX is what it's called. And we're going to try it out. Hopefully that works. Hopefully this works. All right. Ugh. Now, let's try it with the keyboard. Nope. Dead as a doornail, unfortunately. So something is really sad with it. I could try ultrasonically cleaning it and risk wiping away all the memory fixes I did. At this point, we're missing 2 resistors, an LED, and a little diode thingamajig that should not matter. But yeah, well, that sucks. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So, not really sure if there's anything much else I could try at the moment. We've been going here for over 2 hours now. Load bearing LED, yeah. Really not sure what else to try. Didn't have high hopes. Did initially have high hopes for just fixing up the memory and booting it up, but something could just simply not be making a connection. Unfortunately, there are no schematics for this directly. And for me to look at the schematic of like the A to B port and pin that out and try and do all that stuff is not exciting to do on a stream, because it's a lot of me going, wait, where was that again? And getting confused. Yeah, I guess I'll keep at it in between other things, I'm sure. But if all else fails, I have a nice pretty processor I could use on another one. And I have part of a case that's not too bad. And I still am very thankful for the donation that Retrotech Chris gave of this machine, because they're pretty neat. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Well, you kind of did. I mean, it's not your fault. This stuff just sort of happens. And I fixed stuff yesterday, and I fixed 2 boards today. I was kind of pushing my luck, so. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Yes, I did try to turn it off and off again. I don't know if I had the energy to switch to something else. No, we're not bringing out my portable, Sean. You crazy devil, you. My portable's in like 7 different pieces. Just thinking about that gives me a headache. But I think I'm going to call it quits for now. We're going to be heading out soonish anyway. So, I'm going to relax for about a half hour before we do that. But I'd like to thank everybody for, just hanging in there, watching, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the likes and the super chats and the subscribes and all that fun stuff. This is a Quadra 650 that's very cranky, and maybe next time we'll try and get to boot or do something. No, Jay, it did not chime. You would have known that if you were here. No, it didn't do any of that. It didn't do anything. So, better luck next time, I suppose. But thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, go to shop.mac84.net. You can buy my merch, like this shirt. See ya.